Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll discuss MSc 109 important questions. Question: state the various forms of regression model for working out the GDP growth rate of Indian economy. Which form of regression model would you like to use? First, types of regression model in लीनियर रिग्रेशन मॉडल टू टाइप्स के, एक है टू वेरिएबल रिग्रेशन मॉडल, एक है मल्टीपल वेरिएबल रिग्रेशन मॉडल. सो टू वेरिएबल रिग्रेशन मॉडल, व्हेन रिग्रेशन मॉडल हैज़ वन डिपेंडेंट and one independent variable. For example, yi, where y is dependent variable, is equals to alpha plus beta xi plus mu, which is error term. Alpha here is vertical intercept, beta represents slope, xi is the independent variable, and mu is the error term. Multiple variable regression model, when the regression model has one dependent variable and several independent variables. For example, yi is equals to beta 1 plus beta 2 x2i plus beta 3 x3i plus so on, beta p xpi plus mu, error term, mu which is error term. So beta 1 is the intercept term, beta 2 to beta p are the partial slope coefficient relating to p explanatory variables to the variable of interest. Now, functional forms of regression model. As learned from classical linear regression model, assumption 1 states that linearity is mandatory in parameters. However, it may or may not be linear in variables. तो ये हमने CLRM मतलब क्लासिकल लीनियर रिग्रेशन मॉडल में हमने assumption पढ़ी थी 1 कि क्या लीनियर होने चाहिए इन पैरामीटर्स. मे और मे नॉट मतलब ज़रूरी नहीं है कि वेरिएबल्स में वो लीनियर हो, बट पैरामीटर्स में हमेशा वो लीनियर होने चाहिए. दैट इज़, अगर हम अल्फा बीटा की बात करें, अगर हमने दो पैरामीटर्स लिए तो उनकी पावर 1 ही होनी चाहिए. देयर आर मेनली 4 फॉर्म्स ऑफ रिग्रेशन मॉडल. फर्स्ट इज़ लीनियर मॉडल. ये मोस्ट कॉमन वन है. इट्स इक्वेशन इज गिवन बाय y इज इक्वल्स टू अल्फा प्लस बीटा एक्स प्लस म्यू. It is both linear in parameters and linear in variable. This model can be estimated by ordinary least square method, that is OLS method. The least square estimators alpha cap and beta cap are unbiased estimator of unknown population parameter alpha and beta. Here the regression coefficient beta measures the slope, that is rate of change of y per unit of x, that is rate of change of dependent variable y with respect to for per unit of x, that is independent variable. Second is log linear model. This model is also known as log or double log or constant elasticity model. Its original form is given by y is equals to alpha x b to the x की power beta e की power u, where e is the base of natural log. However, by applying log transformation, the model is transformed as log y is equals to alpha plus beta log x plus mu. From the above transformation, it is clear that the model now becomes linear in parameters and linear in log of variables, and thus can be estimated by ordinary least square or OLS method. The regression coefficient beta measures a change in log y, ठीक है, per unit change in log x. Thus, beta is the ratio of proportional change in y to proportional change in x. In other words, beta measures elasticity of y with respect to x. Thus, this is the rationale for log linear model being termed as constant elasticity model. ठीक है. Third is semi-log model. So, one of the most common form of semi-log model is the so-called growth rate model. It can be expressed as log of y is equals to alpha plus beta t plus mu. In this model, the dependent variable is expressed in log, whereas independent variable is the time period and measured in absolute terms. Since log operator is applied only to the left-hand side of the equation, the model is called semi-log model. In this model, the slope coefficient beta is the measure of proportional changes in dependent variable for a unit change in time period. Thus, it measures the growth rate of dependent variable. तो ये growth rate measure करता है किसका? Dependent variable का. Last, fourth is reciprocal model. So, in the reciprocal model, the dependent variable is regressed on reciprocal of independent variable. So, its functional form is y is equals to alpha plus beta into 1 by x plus mu. Although the model is non-linear in variable but linear in parameters, hence it is estimated by OLS, ordinary least square method. The salient feature of this model is that independent variable x increases infinitely, the term 1 by x approaches to 0, and consequently the dependent variable y approaches to a limiting value or an asymptote equal to intercept alpha. Two important implications of this model is the angel expenditure curve and the Phillips curve. Another application of the model can be its relationship with between per capita GNP and child mortality. As per capita GNP increases, the child mortality rate is expected to fall. But we cannot explain it to fall independently if per capita GNP continues to increase infinitely. In such a situation, the mortality rate will tend to a limiting value. एंड हमसे पूछा गया था कि हम कौन सा रिग्रेशन मॉडल यूज़ करेंगे फॉर वर्किंग आउट ऑफ जीडीपी ग्रोथ रेट ऑफ इंडियन इकोनॉमी. सो वी वुड लाइक टू यूज़ मल्टी variable linear regression model for working out of GDP growth rate of Indian economy. So that is it, guys. That are the different or various forms of regression model. Thank you, guys. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, and do comment which next topic you want me to prepare a video for you guys. Do subscribe my channel. Thank you.